The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE as a protege of reality star The Miz on NXT.
Miz and Daniel Bryan were teammates in name only. You know, some NXT pairings, like myself and Dolph Ziggler, had excellent pro-rookie relationships. Miz and Bryan, however, hated each other from the very start.
Oh, my goodness! Jam your leg in a bad way. The Miz with the offense. The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can you relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat? Great move. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. That briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
And The Miz, the quick cover.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Gonna take more than that. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. Watch it. Miz. Got him good with a neck breaker.
Can he end it here? Momentum is fully in the corner of The Miz now.
Nice job by The Miz.
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
And the champ kicks out.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Incoming. Nope, reverses it. Look at this. Miz. Skull-crushing finale.
This one's over, guys.
The champion into the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
And we continue.
I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? That The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on it,
barely at 2.5.
Wow, what's it going to take?
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but Ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
He slams him down with authority.
Daniel Bryan took the Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up, he'll take the U.S. title too.
Byron, The Miz is the future of the WWE. He has to win tonight. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry. Boom!
No!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. His shoulders are down. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Gets him with the knee there. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey. The bell lock, the bell lock is in.
Just when you thought he had nothing left, The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that.
Watch it. Miz. How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael. The Miz showing how A-listers do things out there.
That slam. Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal. When this guy's on,
He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S.
The entirety of Daniel Bryan's career in WWE, he's had a rival in the form of The Miz, and it's plain to see why, since the polar opposite stars have been forced to interact at so many points.
Michael, those two did not get along when The Miz was assigned to be Daniel Bryan's mentor. Bryan had much better wrestling skills, but The Miz argued that Bryan lacked charisma.
Daniel Bryan really got The Miz's bad side when he took the A-lister SummerSlam spot, and then The Miz's United States title 1 month later.
Well, the rivalry exploded a half-decade later when The Miz ranted against SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack. After Bryan returned to competition, he pulled strings to get The Miz back on SmackDown, so this rivalry is back in a big way. Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Daniel Bryan using his speed right there. A rolling elbow. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Oh, he's able to reverse it.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Or that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat?
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and The Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous of the cover. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
Not yet.
Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Look at this. I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
He's in control. We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he did.
What happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Oh, great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Remarkable. The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that dangerous label lock.
I don't want to negate more than that, Bryan.
And he hits a hellacious neck breaker.
This could be the turning point. That's it. The Miz just ended this.
Got the shoulders down. Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
The Miz showing how A-listers do things out there.
The damage has been done. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Look at this. Miz. Skull-crushing finale.
Just when you thought we were going to crown a new champion.
The champion into the cover. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it.
Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
That was impressive.
Daniel Bryan using his speed right there.
What's Northern Lights suplex?
It's just a matter of time now.
The Miz's grasp on the United States Championship is slowly slipping away.
No, Miz can't lose here tonight. Not like this.
Submission specialist Daniel Bryan.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
That should do it. He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
Sometimes you step in the ring and just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here tonight.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.